Hello, from now on I want to talk about my trip to India. Okay, first I made a video to show how to apply for Indian visa online. That appeared to be rather complicated, but we made it with a help from a native speaker. Though it says takes 72 hours, but I got my visa within 24 hours. Here is my visa. Okay, I got my visa through the email. Okay, now I have my visa. I can enter India within certain period of time. Okay, now it's all set. Next thing I do is to order a flight ticket. I go to here. I have two friends. One is at Bangalore, but the flight is not convenient from Kuala Lumpur to this place. But I have another friend in Kerala. Okay, it's much more convenient, and the flight ticket is very cheap. Let's see how much it costs. $45 or $45 to $50 US dollars. That's very cheap. Okay, very easy. It took about 5 minutes for you to book your ticket. I have a close relative. He has been helping me doing all the flight bookings, but this time I did it myself. It's very easy actually. So I booked my ticket, no problem. Okay, and also remember to print out the Indian visa. Okay, Indian visa seems to be very important, and remember to print out the Indian visa with this information. Then you can go to India, no problem. Okay, everything's set. Okay, except applying for the e-visa to India. That costs a little time, couple of hours with the help of a native speaker. Okay, that's the only thing I found rather difficult. The rest is very easy. Now I'm ready to fly to India. But if I end my video here, it's too easy, it's too short. So I want to add a story. Okay, the story is, I'm from old days. I always think to do something in a good deal. So I checked the map. Just a minute, I checked the map. I found India is very close to Sri Lanka. I have not been to Sri Lanka before. I heard it's a green paradise. It's beautiful. And this and that. I checked a couple of videos. I had a very good friend in Sweden. Okay, and his wife is from Sri Lanka. And I always remember the beautiful food she cooked, So every time I think of Sri Lanka, I think the wife of my friend. So this is also the reason I want to visit Sri Lanka, just to tell my friend, okay, I have been to your home country, So I found it's so close. I said, okay, I want to make a good deal, go to Sri Lanka this time, make it cheap. So I checked the internet, Asia Airlines. Okay, Asia Airlines. The flight from Kuala Lumpur to Colombo. Colombo is the capital city of Sri Lanka. It's very cheap. You cannot imagine how cheap it is. It's as cheap as 35 US dollars, 133 ringgit. Okay? So I booked the ticket right away. So cheap, $35. What's $35? Pair of shoes. Or you take a friend for dinner. Okay? So I bought the ticket already. So I thought I could spend a couple of weeks in Sri Lanka. Then I saw Sri Lanka to India is so close. So close. There must be some boats, so same like South America, I can get this private boat and cross the border. So I thought I could do that. So I checked the internet how to get from Sri Lanka to India by boat. Okay, then I checked it. I checked this Lonely Planet. Yes, there is information about the boat trip from Sri Lanka to India. It says it costs about 50 to 60 US dollars. Okay, and this guy is on other way from India to Sri Lanka. He got on board at 12 o'clock at noon, and the boat, the ferry, I should say, sailed from 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and he arrived to Sri Lanka, Colombo, 10 o'clock in the morning. So at least I can get a sunset, sunrise, good view, good camera, good scenery, beautiful, cheap. So I thought that's a great idea. But now I realized when I applied for the Indian visa, they asked me which airport I expect to arrive. I searched all the choices. There's no port. Okay? I'm the first time going to India. I don't want to get into any trouble. I don't want to be, rejected by the port. Says, okay, you're supposed to land at New Delhi or some other airport. Why you come here on this, boat? We don't let you in. So I don't want to get in trouble with that. So I had to give up from Sri Lanka to India by boat, maybe another time. So I checked airline again. Then I thought, okay, I can fly from Sri Lanka to India. Then it turned out to be the flight ticket is rather expensive. Fly from Sri Lanka to India. All right. It cost almost like $200. That's too much for such a neighbor country. Then I found fly from Sri Lanka to Kuala Lumpur is cheap. Fly from Kuala Lumpur to India is cheap. Okay, I make a comment here. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia is a very good transit spot in Southeast Asia. You come here, easy access to any places, to Thailand, to Philippines, to any other countries is cheap. Or go to Indonesia, go to Singapore, everywhere. So come here to go transit. It's very cheap. So it's cheaper to fly from Sri Lanka back to Malaysia and from Malaysia to India. Okay? Then I asked my dear relative to book the ticket for me. So I thought, okay, I go to Sri Lanka for 1 week. Okay, I just see Colombo, the city, and get the feeling, get the taste. Then I come back to Malaysia for a couple of days to rest. Then I fly from Malaysia to India again. Okay? But my dear relative made a very basic mistake. Then he booked the ticket 1 week later instead of from Colombo to Kuala Lumpur, he booked from Kuala Lumpur to Colombo. Means I am already in Colombo. He wanted me to from Kuala Lumpur to Colombo again. That ruined my mood to go into Sri Lanka. I'm this kind of person. I really believe very much that everything comes for a reason. Okay. That's many years ago. I was traveling from Romania back to Norway. So I went to Hungary. Okay. At the same spot. Exact same spot. I made the same mistake 3 times. Every time going to the circle, I go not into the city, but out of the city. 3 times same mistake. And the 4th time, I go straight into the city. Okay? I did not listen to someone give me the message. Then I lost my car, my violin. Okay, what you see, the Amati is my second violin. I had a violin before, which is actually I love much better. And it's much more my own character. Because of the Amati, my playing, style has changed so dramatically. Before I was playing very bright, very energetic, And after I had the Amati, I played very delicate, very fine, how can I put it? Very emotional or melancholy, this kind of sweetness, this feeling. It's totally, the violin will change the way you play, okay? That I made a mistake. And also I made a mistake for this marriage, okay? Because before this marriage, there's lots of mistakes. Now finally I did not listen. I just married this lady now. Okay, after 4 years, she smashed all my violins, my almaty, broke my hands, and smashed my house, and take all the valuable things, every single money I made all my life, and walked away. So anyway, I'm happy now. So from now on, I listen to the message. If someone do something, make mistake, it could be a message. So I got message. It's not the right time for me to go to Sri Lanka this time. I just focus myself going to India. Okay, now I got myself completely. I got myself all set, ready to go to India. Got myself all set. That's American idioms. Okay, I'm trying to speak proper English. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye. See you in India.